Washington Commander fans, this is JD coming at you with a video from the Washington Command Post. It's been a while since I posted. A lot has happened. Have a kid, got a promotion. A lot has happened the last couple weeks, so that's why I haven't posted a lot. And I've also kind of been focusing more on my other channel right now, trying to help it grow. It's a gaming channel. But I did want to post this just to get thoughts out there about this MFer right here and what's going on. So if you like this video, please subscribe, notification bell, videos like this all the time, and follow me on Twitter. It's Commander J Plank, and I'll comment on this as well. So there is a story floating around that Dan Snyder is apparently selling the team. It came out, and there's like rumors like, oh, it's only partial, or maybe it's only like a minority share. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what the rumors are. People think that like, oh, he's selling the team because he's tired of dealing with it. Another rumor is he's just trying to get more money for to build the stadium. I can tell you exactly what it is. I can tell you exactly what it is, and I'm gonna predict this to the letter. So Dan Snyder has probably been approached by multiple owners. They've already had Jim Irsay come out in the public, which I don't like the guy, but if Jim Irsay's comments are the one that snowballed this to happen, I'll retract some mean things that I've said about Jim Irsay and his dumbass. But I will retract those if it is true that this is what snowballed it. So he's probably got a bunch of owners. There's a league meeting in December, mid-December. And in this league meeting, they can vote to oust Dan Snyder. Okay? And what's probably happened is a bunch of owners have approached him like, hey, we got enough to vote you out. We're going to give you the chance to leave with your, well, I don't think there's any dignity left in this man, but leave basically without like scandal, and then you can maximize your profit. So what I mean by that, so if he sells if he's forced to sell the team, he will not get the full value of the team. So let's say he goes to sell it on his own accord, and he can make like $7 billion. The value of the franchise is almost $6 billion. There might be a bidding war for it, and he could sell it for $7 billion. Okay, he can make a large profit considering he only paid $800 million for the team itself. Okay, whereas if he's forced to sell, they could probably lowball the number, and he wouldn't get the full value of the franchise. It might be forced to sell for like $2.2 billion or something like that. Look at an example of the Clippers. If the Clippers would have been sold under his own volition, Donald Sterling probably would have made a lot more money if he'd have just sold it on his own without being forced to sell. If you're forced to sell, if you were voted out as the owner of a team in a sport, then the value of the product goes down. Okay, so by selling it on your own accord without being forced to sell, without an announcement that Dan Snyder is being forced to sell Washington, Dan Snyder can maximize his money. That is what I believe. I 100% believe that's what's happening. Is Dan Snyder's been told that they have enough to out him. There's enough in the court case that the court case can come out, and then the value of the franchise can get diminished while all the stuff comes out with the, I forget her name, but there's a court case with the lady that accuses of him, has accusations of sexual assault or harassment or whatever. Something Brown, I don't remember her first name. But basically, they probably told him, like, listen, you can sell the team, save face. Yeah, this stuff might hit the news, but you can be on your yacht somewhere with whatever the value of the franchise, $7 billion or whatever in your pocket, and not have to worry about this again. And we don't have to go through all this dragging your name through the mud, even worse than it already is. Or you can just announce you're going to sell the team, walk away with what little dignity you have left, and you'll probably still get the thing coming after you for the whoever the lady is, I can't think of her name, whatever Brown, it's something Brown, and that'll still happen, but at least now your franchise won't be devalued at all. And here's the crazy thing about Dan Snyder. I don't like the guy, and he's tried everything he can to devalue this franchise. This franchise is still I think it's top 6 value. It's the 6th most valued franchise in NFL history, in the NFL right now. And it's still worth like $5 point some billion. Like $5.8 billion is what I think is what it's worth. You know? And if he sells the team, there's going to be a bidding war for it. So someone may go as high as $7 billion. So yeah. and whoever buys it's going to come in with way better like quality, and just everything's going to be fixed. Hopefully it fixes a lot of things wrong with Washington. And then we can start getting more things going on, get a better deal for RFK. So there's so many things that happen when you get rid of Dan Snyder's sticky little nasty hands off this franchise. Because no one wants to touch that and get their hands sticky. Like, oh, I got to deal with that guy? Never mind, I'm out. Just kick it to the curb. So, and that's I think that's what's going on here. I think Dan Snyder's been given an out, and he's going to take the out before things get worse for him, because they're not going to get better. It's not like he's going to get through this and all of a sudden, oh, now we're going to be a good franchise because, you know, I've gone through court. That's not going to. There's no good outcome here. Okay. There was a rumor also that Dan Snyder had like dirt on everyone. He was going to like release it if anyone attempted to like out him as an owner, and he probably. I mean, he might have this stuff. But he's also probably like, do I really want to be the guy that's going to bring on the demise of the NFL? Do I really want to be that guy? And I would assume no, but you never know. He's an idiot, so he's business savvy enough. So he probably knows that if he does that as well, it'll also diminish the return on investment he could get for the Washington franchise. Maybe he'll do that after he sells, like 2 years from now, like on his deathbed, he'll give like all this information. I don't know. I don't care. Just sell the team and get the hell away from us. We don't like you. You're not in any way, shape, or form a good owner. You're one of the worst owners. I get it. You're a big fan. Good for you. Fans don't make good owners. Okay. I hang out on YouTube or Twitter all the time, and you know I have a YouTube channel, and I can tell you from talking to people, if fans make decisions for our football team, we would have some issues. Okay, we would have some issues. A lot of people want to trade like an arm and a leg for Russell Wilson. How's that turning out? Okay. There's other decisions that Washington's made as well that I'm not getting into. That's just one example where everyone wanted to trade everything, including our kitchen sink, for Russell Wilson, and it did not turn out very well at all. So I'm not going to go into any other news when it comes to Washington. I'm not going to be disingenuous and just throw a little bit in about football. I want to do more videos. It's just I'm swamped with work and a new child, so whenever I'm not working, right now I'm driving home from work, and this is when I can actually get a short video in. But thank you for watching. If you watch this, please hit the subscribe button, notification bell. You'll get videos like this all the time. I really appreciate it, and without any further ado, you have yourself a good one, and hail to the Commanders. See ya.